Today's lesson we're going to learn how to make credits for your levels. So the first thing that we've got to do is create our actual credits in some sort of material. We've already done that and created them. We've got them as objects saved here, and we're going to go grab our credits and we're going to place them on our level. We've created an area up above here that has a background. We're going to place our we've got two credits. We're going to place them on here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to create a couple cameras, and we're going to make these cameras show these different credits at the beginning of the level. So after you've created your credits and you've placed those on your material up at the top here, we got to glue those. We forgot to do that. Glue our credits up here so they won't move. We're going to go and we're going to create a camera for each one of these credits that we want to show as the level opens. So we're going to place two cameras on here, and we're going to place a player sensor that will detect the player whenever the player is in, and we're going to connect that player sensor to the first camera. So we place our player sensor on here, and we connect our player sensor, made it a little bigger there, connect our player sensor to the first camera. Now we're going to tweak this camera. We're going to go ahead and set its time. We want to show our credits for 3 seconds. Okay, so we've done that, and now we want to position our camera's angle and zoom and where it's at to show this first credit. So we move up here where this first credit is and display it the way that we want. And we've got display, we'll put a little bit of an angle to it there. That looks good. Okay, so we've got that set. Now what we're going to do is we're going to connect this first camera to the second camera. So what will happen is the player sensor will activate the first camera. The first camera will change the angle, zoom, show the first credit, and then when it's finished after 3 seconds, it will activate the second camera. So we activate the second camera. We set its time to 3 seconds, and now we're going to set its angle and zoom for our second credit. So we go up here and we find our second credit wherever we placed that up top up here. There it is, and we'll set our angle and zoom. That looks pretty good right there. We've got that set. So now what's going to happen is the player sensor is going to activate the first camera when the player enters the level. It's going to show that credit for 3 seconds. Then that camera, when it's finished, is going to activate the second camera, which will show the second credit for 3 seconds. After that camera has finished, there's nothing else for it to do, so it takes you back to the beginning of where you were at with your camera angle as you entered the level. So let's go ahead and test this out to make sure that it works. So we'll change over to play mode, save our changes, and we'll wait here a second while this loads. And once it finishes loading, you will see that the camera angle changed to the first credit. We even added some music there. There's our second credit, and then once that one is finished showing after 3 seconds, there we are. And that is today's lesson for adding credits to your levels. Have a great day.